Good evening, all the viewers across the globe. This is Javier Nelson Harrowing speaking to you about what happened to me during this pandemic, COVID-19. Actually, I wanted to write a blog on teaching English British Council, but I couldn't send it in time because I have lost access to the journal these days. So I want to present it in the form of a blog, in the form of a YouTube channel. In my own channel, I want to present it. Okay. The title is "How Did COVID-19 Help Me to Do the Best I Could Do?" How did COVID-19 help me to the best I could do? Okay, I have been a dedicated blogger for the British Council for nearly a decade, and the British Council honored me by having my name in the list of the dedicated profile page for the online journal Teaching English as the first Indian for writing more blogs than any other Indian. I'm always thankful to the British Council for that gracious gesture. Now I would like to blog. In fact, I want to present what actually happened during this pandemic. Now I would like to say how COVID-19 has made me the world record holder in teaching or writing English. The lockdown was declared in India on 21st March this year, and the schools in Andhra Pradesh, like all other schools and colleges, had to be closed due to the epidemic COVID-19, which turned out to be a pandemic and consumed many precious lives, ranging from famous doctors to great actors. Life seems to be a standstill. Nothing seems working. The educational, economic, and all other systems either thwarted or paralyzed. Some of my close relatives have been affected, and some of my friends have died. Even two of my fellow teachers were afflicted with the virus along with the members of their respective families. At this juncture, I have neither got panicked nor have I lost my creative pursuits. I have started utilizing the free time available to me as a result of the closure of schools to my advantage. So much so that I have created not only a world record by becoming the first free live subscriber for the Teaching English website, slangforus.com, besides being asked to make videos on my own. Of course, I am not able to produce them because of the deadly COVID-19. I am not able to go to anybody's house or anybody's allowed to come to my house because these ways COVID-19 may affect us in any way. So I didn't do that. Okay. Anyhow, I have started making videos on my own because I started learning how to make videos using YouTube. In fact, I didn't know how to take a photograph using my smartphone a year ago. I have started using the smartphone only for 6 months, and during this period, I have almost learning one thing after the other. First, I learned how to make photos, then I learned how to make videos, and then later I learned how to convert the videos into channels with the help of the YouTube. In fact, I have got 3 accounts now, and I'm able to present my videos using all these channels. Okay, that's now I have added a few more feathers in my cap. My name entered in Bharat Books of International Records, Wonder Book of All Records, besides the two prestigious and unbreakable world records. God is the first Indian to have entered the dedicated profile of the British Council and the first free life member for slangforus.com, founded by David D. Jones of America. Recently, I was invited as chief guest for the June meeting conducted for teachers, students, and parents belonging to the two Telugu states, speaking states, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, in India. Meanwhile, British Council founder Mr. Pearson offered me the position of its trainer for IELTS on Facebook from India. Last but not the least, the Best National Teacher Award, Padma Bhushan, was conferred on me by the Bharat Talents Association, founded by the world-famous magician come inspirational motivational speaker Mr. Chinta Shyam Kumar of Raleigh, East Godavari district in Andhra Pradesh. He is basically a teacher by profession. How all these incredible things have happened to me, despite the deadly situation, it is my unshakable faith in God, in myself, and my passion for learning English, and the global status of the ever-expanding, living and lively language English, the magical effect of digitalization of learning and teaching in English has helped me in attaining all these incredible things which I never aimed for or thought of. On the other hand, I would like to talk about the other side of using internet or digital literacy at home. I have been hacked by international cyber criminals and some homosexuals who prevented me from attending the meeting to be held on 12 September 2020 from 3 p.m. Of course, it was a rather disappointing one for me, but now I have learned how to block all those antisocial elements. Nevertheless, COVID-19 proved to be my trump card and helped me to explore the best in me. In fact, education is an unending experiment and ever-elasticity of mind, as Emerson rightly put it, and which has been corroborated by the recent research on the function of the brain by two famous educators from England. I think one is from England and the other is from America, or maybe probably both of them belong to England. One is Elizabeth and the other is Dr. or some other professor I forgot his name, but actually I listened to the speeches 2 or 3 times. Okay, their speeches are excellent. They really inspired me. In fact, they have made research on the function of the brain, which is incredible. So I can say that what their research was tremendous, and I think it will go a long way in finding the miracles and wonders the human brain can create. Anyhow, thank you, the British Council, for all your continued support and encouragement that has been extended to me for a decade to quench my literary and linguistic pursuit. But for your support and cooperation and your knowledge of and your expertise and your ever support, which made me what I am today. So I am always thankful to the British Council, and I can say that British Council is the best teaching institute in the world, and its service is really commendable, and we had to learn a lot from the British Council. Thanking you all, especially the teaching team from the British Council. This is yours sincerely, JVNS Mahara, India.